they feel our capitalistic system hasn't delivered for them. So
Let me ask you a question about
yeah,
capitalism. We have an
sure.
assumption. Listen, my brother was showing me his son's Japanese textbook the other day,
Really?
and it says in very clear language in the textbook, capitalism is the current system. It is extremely flawed. It creates high levels of waste, short-term profits, and no long-term goals. Therefore, we are waiting for the next system that will help humanity reach its higher goals. This is what it said in like plain speak. In
Mhm.
America, the tech we learn, and every culture is different, that capitalism is the ultimate form of human existence and that there should be no further thought about it. It's a settled issue and that it's a religion. And if you believe in anything else, that we can ever do anything a little bit different, you are actually an enemy of the state.
Well, Winston Churchill said that the American system is the worst system, except for all the others. And I think he also mentioned that capitalism is the unequal sharing of wealth, and socialism is the
Well,
equal
well,
sharing of
MLK was a
victory
socialist.
benefits.
Martin Luther King was an open socialist. Jesus Christ, how are you going to argue that Jesus Christ did not demonstrate at least communal principles? I could
Yeah.
go on and on about all the people. I think Orwell ended his life as a socialist. Um, socialism believes that it doesn't believe that we should have everything in common and all wealth in common. It believes that we should have a society that the labor is rewarded in a way that makes life livable. Not that just capital or capital interests or those of the capitalists or those who control society should have a say in what's good, but people that are producing on all levels should have a say in the future of their society.
Well, what I can tell you, and I sent you a text on this today, so I'm just going to read a little bit off of this. These are the main reasons I believe why the public is disenchanted with the way things are today. First, workers lack bargaining power. If you go back 50 years and you look at the number of people who were able to be unionized or organized, it is down very significantly from where it was back then. So they don't, human capital is sort of disenfranchised at this point. Okay.
Absolutely.
Next, we look at the tax code. The tax code is favoring corporations. Now, what's happened again over the recent past is that corporate tax rates have come down dramatically. And there's been more profitability. Now, on the other side of that, the only reason I can pay you more, Nate, is if you are more productive. Got that? Right?
Right.
You can knock off more widgets, I'm happy to pay you more. You're knocking off less, I'm going to pay you less. Bottom line is, since about 19, I think 1980 or so, the productivity rate has gone up much faster than
And
the
pay.
rate of
Because
wages.
they realize they have no desire or need to pay people. They can exploit them because there's no rule
Right.
stopping them from exploitation.
So you've got that happening, and then you've got the financial markets. Now the financial markets are booming because again, they want to back off on some of the regulation. They want to inject speculation into the system with a lot of the crypto and digital currencies. And so people who have these things are they're doing well. As a matter of fact, in the 1990s, Clinton came out with a capital gains waiver for homes. So if you own a house
Right.
or
You
private
sell your
residence,
house and you don't have to pay.
250, yeah, 250 gain exclusion, single,
So make
500
it
for
simple. Make it
couple.
simple for me, Tony. You're saying that the capital markets are doing what to regular people?
Well, the capital markets are fantastic if you're participating in them. The problem is most people are not participating in them because they're just making enough to keep their nose above water and to try and manage their debt. That's the problem.
The problem is listen, I'm going to make it simpler than all these things you're saying. The problem is the American dream, by every single statistic, is no longer working. People are not able to change their circumstances no matter how hard they work. Okay, you can talk. I saw Kevin O'Leary the other day complaining about young people spending $27 on lunch and wondering why they're not getting ahead. That is not the reason people are not getting ahead. They're not getting. The guy's such a. I want to punch him in the face. The reason people are not getting ahead is because the system is designed to take all their capital from them and exploit their labor. This is a difficult situation, and the old argument is, well, they're in a better shape than they are in other countries. Certainly the case. Is that the standard you want to measure people by? About how bad we should be, as bad as it is in, I don't know, the Congo or something? No, we are the greatest country in the world. This is the place where people should be able to jump up if they work hard and show, extreme talent. That doesn't exist.
Initiative, right?
Beyond that, we also want to live in a place where, hey, even if you have no talent, we shouldn't treat you like you're cannon fodder that should be ground up into Soylent Green. You should have a chance to have a basic life. You're still a human being that's part of the team.